Punishing Gray Raven finally got its global release. So the global server has been up for close to a month now, and we're already a few days into the first major event. For people who are new here, I've actually played Punishing Gray Raven on the Chinese server for slightly more than a year. Joined the server when it was 6 months old when they released the Ice Lucia banner. Wailed for her and her weapon, wailed for Triple S Verity, don't know if she's gonna be called that on global, but it's the S-base Bianca, and pulled for a bunch of other stuff. Of course, Verity was on a rerun of her banner. Now, by the time they got to the Nier Automata collaboration though, I was already inactive for quite some time due to work and stuff. Went back in, did a few pulls, and played for a while longer, but then heard about the Japanese version being released. Not much longer, news of Global came out, so I decided to wait and start fresh. I've been playing since day 1 on Global, well, technically day 2 because I didn't check the Global refresh timing, but I'm like extreme F2P, no top up, but also no pulls. Until the Nier collaboration. Now, the question is why? Why not pull for at least a 40 pull beginner guarantee? Why not at least pull alpha maybe? Should people do the same and save all their resources till Nier? Well, here's the thing. I'm playing this way because I just really wanted to see how far it could take me. I'm also interested to see how much I could save up in probably a year, which I estimate is how long it would take should we get to the Nier collaboration event. And this game is pretty F2P friendly. The things I won't have access to without pulling though are all except the 1S base construct that I could get from the selector, and the 6-star weapons. So I only get to obtain A-base farmables and up to 5-star weapons. The good news though, no limitations on memories. And I know, playing this way I won't be the top scoring guy in the Warzone or Phantom Abyss stages, but at least I can clear them. My first week in Intermediate, Lux came in clutch, so I had exactly 6 constructs to get me to hell difficulty on each boss. I planned my teams of 2 to clear horizontally, so I keep my main DPS on all 3 hell modes. Thankfully, now I have 2 more DPSs, Blast and Dawn. And thanks to the Frozen Darkness event, I also have Bastion, which gives me 3 complete teams. Unfortunately, most of my serum is now spent on the event, so I've cut down my farming to just Blast and Dawn, but the good news is, all these guys will eventually get to Triple S+. Due to the shortage of serum, however, I also have not been able to push for more 5-star weapons. Fortunately though, thanks to the Frozen Darkness, again, I've managed to get enough patents to gear my DPSs. So yeah, that's pretty much how it's been going for me on this account. Do I recommend playing this way? Not if it's your main account. At the core of it, it's still a gacha game, which, as the name implies, you do gacha and play the game. I do think most players would enjoy it more by obtaining, say, Alpha or Verity when she comes out, and building full teams with the help of the A-base construct drops along the way. I mean, even if you don't want to pull for constructs, maybe pulling for 6-star weapons, that would be pretty useful. As for me, I first started playing on the Chinese server because of the Nier Automata announcement. If you're like me back then, and Nier is your sole focus, you probably could still start saving, if or when we're closer to that event. They gave out fragments like crazy, so you'll probably spend something like half as much to Triple S plus those guys, in comparison to like a normal S-base construct. Will a completely F2P be able to Triple S plus and obtain all of their 6-star weapons though? I guess this account will tell me when we get there. I am open to spending during the Nier event just to Triple S plus and get their 6-star weapons if my F2P-ness does not get me there then, but we'll see. As for my thoughts on PGR, I think the core gameplay is really great. The orb system being like a mini puzzle game while having to keep up with the character's basic attacks and dodging stuff is really inspired. They're really generous on their events, and if you spend, their bundles actually give really good value. I almost have the mind of stocking up on all those bundles along the way, yet still not pull, but nah, I just really want to save up long term and see the amount, and have Nier as a milestone I guess. Over time though, I did kind of feel like most of the events for the year that I played at least did kind of just follow the same format, except the aesthetics and the story were different each time. I do hear that they've stepped up on the recent events in the Chinese server, so I really am looking forward to those. All in all, the game's got great gameplay, character design is good, sound design, background music is great as well, and if you play for story, it won't disappoint. Spending wise, my top up in the Chinese server for slightly over a year was about 5 to 6k rainbow cards. had almost every S base at the time except for Chi. Verity was at triple S, A2 and S9 were at triple S. About 9 constructs had their signature 6-star weapon, with at least 4 of them being fully resonated. And most of the S base were at double S thanks to the 30 farmable shards from the Phantom shop. Alpha for me was close to triple S. So I hope that's a good gauge. Luck-wise, I was probably just average luck. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys on Punishing Grey Raven. Hope the info was helpful if you're looking to pick up the game, and I hope people don't think I'm playing no top-up no pulls because I'm encouraging others to do the same, because I'm not. It'll probably be good content in a year, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. But until then, this has been MG, and if you've watched all the way till the end, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.